Alright, so I'm starting with the same code as before, so the original code. I'm going to change a few things straight away. So go right now is in turtle context. I know it's in turtle context because it just says forward one, as if it's just a turtle going forward one all by itself. It's telling itself to do that. I want to change it to observer context. So in observer context, the observer has to ask turtles to go forward one. Well, this may not make a big difference today, but for future code, this will be very helpful. So we want to keep this as ask turtles. So this, in the go function, the observer has to ask turtles. And it asks it to do everything inside the parentheses, or the square brackets. And we still have these big square brackets on the outside that deal with timing. So that means in here, it's going to give me an error. That means something's wrong. So I have to change this go button. And instead of saying turtles, it's now going to say observer. I have to switch to observer. I still want it to go on forever. Alright, wonderful. So I hit setup, go, and it's working as normal. So here's what I want to change. I want to start it pointing upwards, set heading to 0, and I want to add some controls. So I'll make a new one. Turn left. No, let's say turn right. To turn right, right 90, so we'll make a 90-degree turn, and so this is a new function. This function I've called turn right, and when that function is enacted, it should make the turtle turn right. And again, we should probably have this as a observer function. So we should have to ask turtles to turn right. Right, so in here, we need a new button. We have an observer. It's not forever. We only want it to turn right once. The name of the function I want this to run is called turn right. And we'll just use the display name right. Okay, so set up. My heading is 0, so it's pointing upwards. I hit go, and I hit right, and it's now turning right. Okay, so now you know how to add one button for extra controls. You should be able to add other buttons that do similar things. So there it is. Your first control.